Alright, hi, I'm Jason, and I'm going to go through some of the coding in the demo. So, we start off with the main board. This is where we're actually drawing everything, and we start out, everything gets initialized here. The paddle, the brick, and the ball object are all used within the main board. I don't want to take up a whole lot of time, but this is our paint, and this is where actually everything gets drawn to the panel itself. Rather than using each of these objects, and when you call the paddle, or you call the brick, or you call the ball, it is not actually being drawn until this paint right here. And how we do that is we're actually using the object to store information, and then we're calling that information within this code right here, and right here with g.fillRect, g.filloval, and g.fillRect. That's how we're actually creating these objects on the panel. For our collision detection, we actually use a pretty simple algorithm. It's really only going to change the y direction. We don't have any way of detecting if it's hitting a brick on the side or the front or the back. So we only change the y direction, which you'll see in the demo how that affects things. Basically, if the brick is hit on the very top, the ball will continue going through as if it hasn't hit anything, though it will still destroy the bricks through this bricks.setDestroyed. We have our run sequence, and the else is actually where we're doing the actually playing the game. Then we've got our main, so this is the classy run to actually run the game. In paddle, we've got it extending from rectangle, and I believe they all extend from rectangle, but the paddle actually implements a key listener. The key listener is described within the frame right here, and that's where you're actually doing anything, but the commands themselves are taken right here, and this is moving it left, this is moving it right. In brick, we have basically a brick is just going to be a rectangle. The main reason to add it was to have a set and get destroyed. This is just a boolean, so that way you can test whether or not it needs to be repainted onto the main board. The ball was similar to the paddle, except rather than needing a key listener, it's just got a move direction, and we set it initially to go in a straight line, straight diagonal, I should say. Diagonal, right angle, there we go. 45-degree angle. It's going in the positive x and the negative y, which is this direction on the screen. And we also have a way of setting both of them. Alright, so let's run this for the demo real quick. Here is our screen. You press enter. But no matter where I'm going to hit this ball onto the paddle, I can't change how the ball will move. So it's pretty static how this game's gonna go. You can't really change the direction, you just have to wait. So every playthrough will be very similar. And as you notice, another thing is we're using a rectangle base for the ball, so it's actually hitting a rectangular intersection. And right there, if I could pause it, which is P, but I was too slow. Right there, I actually hit the side of this brick, but it went straight through as if it had hit the bottom, I guess, or had hit nothing, I should say. And that is because of our collision detection. Additionally, as I said previously, there is no X direction change based on where you hit the ball on the paddle, or hit the paddle on the ball with the ball. So those are two things that, having gone further, we could probably change, but we did not. Anyways, thank you for your time.